So will there be a representative from Minnesota in the finals? This is what we've all been waiting around to find the answer to that question. Will Minnesota be represented in the finals? We had two chances. And, well, Ben, it's not looking good. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and get it ready from both players. And we will go ahead and start a best of 5 to determine who goes to the finals to face Corian. All right, we got it ready from Ben. We got it ready from JDMFX. Let's go ahead and count it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, this definitely looks like the Mullen family Christmas like VHS that someone like dug up. It's awesome. I love it.
All right, here we go. JDM versus Big Ben Mullen.
That's right. Will Ben go? Do you think Ben will go the full Ben Mullen in this one or what?
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. JD might not even let him. Give him an opportunity to do that. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we shall see. So yeah, JD with the first Tetris there. Okay, he's gonna have to do some tucks there. No problem for JD. And then Ben with the Tetris gets another one. 47,000 for Ben, 51,000 for JD. So we should be expecting just, clean stacking from both players. High scoring games. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what we usually see in top 4 and on.
But I'll say this, Harry, and not to, obviously they're listening and stuff, but sometimes for both these players, you do see some like overthinking, right? So maybe like overly creative, things instead of like, just good, solid stacking. Sometimes you do see that. Well, I mean,
that depends on the RNG that you get. I mean, sometimes you can't, you have to make those kind of moves depending on the RNG. You just can't, say, oh, I'm going to play this, very, clean, smart, clean, all that play. Because if the RNG is terrible, you have to get creative. Yeah. Right, or you're just gonna be burning all day, so you have to improvise.
All right. Well, that's why you're a world champion, and I am just a guy like eating sandwiches in a chair in his house. So.
All right, here we go. So JD with a slight lead, 150,000. Ben with the Tetris there, 129,000.
Oh, the chat brings up a good point. Do you think they have like 4 people helping with the controller? Like it's like Ben's on the D-pad, one person on the A, one person on the B.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Ben's up to his usual tricks again.
Yeah.
We don't quite know.
We'll have a full investigation, believe me, afterwards. If we hear anything happens, oh man, the hammer's going to come down. The Tetris cops are going to come after him.
Mm-hmm. So right now scores are very similar right now. 221, 199. But yeah, JD's board looking a lot cleaner than Ben's at the moment. And JD ready for another Tetris. Ready to go. And Ben with the Tetris right there. Beautiful Tetris by Ben. And JD looking for that eyepiece there. Hasn't come.
Yeah, you're getting have to burn. Getting a little bit droughted, having to burn that all down.
But still keeping his board clean. Tetris ready. And Ben with a very clean board now. Still down about 60,000 points, but it's not too big of a deal right now.
Yeah, JD's been stuck on. He hasn't had a long bar in like 25 pieces.
Yeah, he got one eyepiece to get that Tetris. He just got one now. So not too many eyepieces for JD in the past like 30 lines or so. And Ben catching up. 264 for Ben, 304 for JD. And JD not in the best spot here, but he should be able to bring this down. Mm-hmm. But now Ben's starting to score some Tetrises, only about 20,000 points back. JD hasn't been getting the best RNG. Now he's getting the eyepieces when he doesn't need them. Yeah. That's like the worst feeling.
Yeah.
But he should be able to bring this down. no problem. Hopefully.
And JD
Ooh.
just able to do things
Yeah.
at these heights that, I mean, you just can't do.
Oh, like he didn't. I don't think he meant to do that with that IP on the right. That was that was a misdrop, and that might kill him here.
Oh, and JD tops out. And
JD tops out.
Ben is good, already ahead. Ben with the heart against JD.
Yeah, that eyepiece misdrop when he went all the way to the right, that kind of killed the game for him. He obviously did not mean to do that, so that was unfortunate for him. And Ben doing the Ben Mullen insta.
Yeah, we're just gonna let Ben go to the kill screen here.
Oh, there you okay, he's done. Done. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. You won. You don't have to kill the guy. Just you already won.
I know, mercy, but geez, Ben.
Mercy, man, mercy.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, Big Ben up by 1. Yeah, JD had to deal with some pretty bad RNG. Like he was Tetris ready for like many lines, kept having to burn, and like it was just unfortunate RNG for JD.
Well,
there.
that's why we're doing 5 games here when it really matters. So, all right, we got it ready for both players. Harry, go ahead and count it down.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And we got our beautiful 8-second delay between the countdown when people start.
All right, here we go. Ben up by 1. Best of 5. So no one is in the the what's the word, like brink of elimination. Is that what they say?
Yeah, no, listen, it's still
no one's
early.
on the brink of elimination.
You got 5 games here. You can drop a game and still be okay. And it's best of 3. It just seems such a hole to dig yourself out of to have to win 2 games in a row. That it's unfortunately we do have to do it here just because of time considerations. If I didn't have that, then I would definitely do best of 5 and then like best of 7, but just not feasible.
Yeah, I think best of 5, top 4 is a very good idea. I mean, just because you have like the better play, what I'm saying, like the better players playing against each other. Yeah. Skill levels are a lot closer together.
Oh, and Ben Mullen tops out at 28,000, and JD is good.
That was unexpected there.
Yeah, it's just we're like, oh yeah, it's the beginning of the match. We can just talk about whatever. But no, Ben tops out.
Yeah, and JD takes game 2. Now we're tied 1-1. What on earth?
Well, JD was handed one there, so let's see what he can do with it. And Ben Mullen says, oops. And that is just something you can't... if you get a game up on the current world champ, like, you better not give him a free one.
Yeah, that was too much of a freebie there.
Yep. All right, well, we need a... Okay, Ben says ready. We just need a ready from JD, and I think JD already said ready, so let's go ahead and start.
All right, in 3... Oh, sorry.
No, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
All right, here we go. We keep saying the same thing, same time. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It's good. No, go ahead. Okay. All right, players are underway. 1 game apiece, and a best of 5 winner goes to the finals to face Corion, who is like, I don't know, the 17-time winner of Classic Tetris. I mean, he's won a lot. I think 6 times.
Corion?
Yeah, so I think these guys are definitely wanting to not make it 7. And either one has a shot.
Okay, so yeah, neither player has a Tetris yet, but oh yeah, JD gets one there. So Tetris for JD. Oh, and Ben got one as well. Missed that one. All right, Ben getting some decent pieces here to get Tetris ready. And JD with a slight lead, 72,000 to Ben's 25. Ooh, and Ben putting it in not the best spot here. Ooh, and those S's and Z's not really.
Yeah, not at all.
Ooh, another. Oh no, just too many of them. those are killers, man.
Yeah, he had a couple of slight dependencies up that high, and he just got like the worst possible pieces up there.
Yeah. But he could still get out of it. But earlier.
Well, he's kind of getting the pieces to do it now, though.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, he's out. Okay, good for him. Ooh. Oh no.
Maybe you spoke too soon. Let's see.
Oh no.
Oh, he's out.
He can
and
still do
Tetris
it.
for Ben. Wow.
Oh,
oh, did I spoil it for you? Oh.
You did.
That's all right.
But wow, that was a very very fortunate dig.
Ooh.
Big Ben there. But let's look over at JD's score. Oh my goodness. Now JD had 1,000-point lead. During that whole time when Ben was trying to get out of there, JD's been scoring.
Yep.
JD did misdrop with that O piece, but he got 2 I pieces just in time. So he got 2 Tetris in a row and was able to bring that all the way down. Now he's going to be able to clear everything and be Tetris ready once more. And Ben, looking good. But still down about 100,000 points. But we're still pretty early in the game.
Yeah, he's ready for a Tetris. Has to burn it down, though. The middle of his stack up on high.
Yeah, JD's pace really good right now. 285 at 63. And Ben, after that whole mess that he had to deal with, he's not in the worst shape.
Right.
I mean, he still has a chance here.
It's still a lot of burning, though, against a player like JD, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now JD up about 140,000. Board's looking good. Tetris ready. Bangs down another one. 354 now. But Ben answers back with a Tetris of his own. Okay, now both players' board is looking pretty decent now.
Yeah, Ben's got some ground to make up, though.
Mm-hmm.
And JD again, one of those. He can put up an unrelenting pace. You all right?
No, I'm just looking at Ben right now.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
It's just the whole thing is just like heart in your throat the whole time.
Yeah, okay, he's good now. And JD looking good. Another Tetris. Extending that lead now, up about 200,000 points.
T-spin, everyone likes T-spin hype. And goes right into T-spin, then right into a Tetris, almost like he's a guideline player. But 450 for JD through 97 lines, 256 for Ben right at 100 lines. And JD's putting up a monster pace right now. I mean, he's got 28 lines to go, could potentially have 7 more Tetrises. That would put him in the 600s, but realistically, he'll come down in the high 500s.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see probably around 600 from JD, around, or high 500, like you said. And Ben, a little high there, but still Tetris ready. But his score needs a lot of work right now. He's down about like 260,000 points, so a lot of ground to.
Once he gets to 19, there's going to be no waiting around. You just got to go after it.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have to hope for JD to like make a crucial mistake or top out early, but that's kind of hard to ask for. And it looks like both players are gonna get to transition here. And JD, like we said, most likely high 500, 600K transition. And Ben's board looking clean.
Yeah, Ben not quite getting the long bar. Finally does. Tetris is into the transition. And another Tetris just got that eyepiece over. And at least has a workable board now. Should be able to burn this away and build back up.
Yeah.
JD 623, Ben 391. One of those begins with a 6. The other one begins with a 3. That is a big disparity.
Yeah, and JD going to work. Spectacular pace right now from JD. Another Tetris. 676 at 146 lines. So, I mean, this is what you're looking for if you're trying to score like a max out. So, very good spot for JD here. And Ben, trying to get something done here, but the deficit is so huge right now, over like around 240,000 points. So, and Ben with a little issues there with the dash.
Yeah, was able to get that over. I think he had to use a quick tap to do it.
Yeah, he got it there. Ooh, another misdraw from Ben, but he tucks it in. Does he get the eyepiece in time? No, he does not.
Nope.
And Ben,
No, do it. Yeah, Ben. Finish that thought, Harry.
And Ben tops out at 452, and JD.
Oh, I gave Ben the heart.
Take game 3.
A heart controversy. I gave Ben the heart instead of JD. There it is. Wait for the chat to catch up to that and start yelling at me. All right, so we've got JD 2 games to 1. JD needs to win 1. Ben needs to win 2. Winner goes into the finals. Ben Mullen, try not to disappoint with his family looking on and a guy with some sort of deer hat on. I don't know who that is. He even part of the? Did he just like wander in? Like who? Do they even know he's there? That's what I want to know.
It's always Christmas time in Minnesota.
Well, yeah, because it's never not snowing. All right, so let's go ahead and get a ready from 2 players, preferably the ones that are actually playing. All right, Ben Mullen saying ready, JD saying ready. Here we go. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
All right, here we go. So JD up by 1 here, 2-1. And if JD wins this game, he will move on to face Corian in the finals.
Yeah, that would be a rematch of last month. But
Yes.
Ben going to do what he can to make sure that that doesn't happen. Having to win 2 games, though, in a row against the current world champion and monthly champion. We need belts. This is where we got to go now. We need like boxing or wrestling. We need championship belts. Trey, Adam, Vince, please get belts made, and I'll do the same.
Wait, for this or for CWC?
Well, CTWC, they need belts, and then I need a belt. And then we can unify the belts, right? When somebody has both of them at the same time. And we can have undisputed world champion, and somebody wins both, and that's what we need, belts.
Yeah, we need the Intercontinental belt, the World Championship belt.
Yeah, the more belts.
The tag team.
Yeah, the more belts, the better. There's a whole lot of belts.
The Cruiserweight belt.
Yeah.
Sorry, I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid.
Did you really? Were you a big wrestling? Who is your person?
Oh, dude, Bret the Hitman Hart, dude, the greatest of all time.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have called you the Bret the Hitman Hart of Tetris, so it makes sense. All right, 140 for JD, 57,000 for Ben Mullen, separated by just about 4 lines, so nothing significant there. JD with a great looking stack, left to right build, well on the right as you want. Waiting for a long bar, gets it, and bang, Tetris for JD. Ben Tetrising, he's got about half the score that JD has, though. Family looking on. Is it too much pressure? Would you want your family looking on while you're trying to like win a Tetris championship?
Not really.
Nah, no. I don't even want them looking on like when I'm just, in my life. So much less trying to win a Tetris thing. So like whatever. All right, 211 JD, 131 for Ben, even in lines.
Okay, yeah. So Ben coming back here. He was pretty down before. Like I think JD had like 150 and he only had like 45,000. So Ben not looking too terrible now, but JD with a pretty decent score right now.
His family is Ben's family is covering their eyes. Like they don't even want to see it. what is happening?
Yeah, you guys are putting too much pressure on the kid. Can't handle it. All right, here we go. So JD with 262 and Ben with 164. Still pretty early in the game, so no one's in deep trouble yet. And JD with the burns, looking for that eyepiece. Gets it. Tetris for JD.
I still call him JD, although a lot of folks have just started now calling him Joseph. But I remember him from the days when everyone called him JD. So I just kind of feel like I just call him JD, and if he doesn't like it, too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've always known him as JDM. So people who were introduced to him in at CTWC, who never saw him before, I guess they would call him Joseph.
Yeah, he did seem to take a lot of people by surprise, except for the people that watched him on Twitch, on the daily back in those days. We're all like, obviously JD is like a favorite, even though nobody had ever heard of him. So I'm just saying, I knew JD before it was cool to know JD, just so you all know.
All right, so JD with 363 and Koyan. Ben with 269. So the difference in score has remained the same for the past like 20 or so lines now.
Yeah, Ben back by about 3.5, 4 Tetrises, something like that. But JD Tetrises again, keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, still about 100,000 point difference here. About 30, 40 lines away from transition, pretty far away. And can Ben pull it off here? But yeah, JD not letting up though. Like every time Ben gets a Tetris, JD will answer back with a Tetris. So, not making it easy for Ben to come back here. Okay. Ben making some moves now.
I like when you do that when you're like, okay, I approve of that. Like you're approving all the. That's what I picture. Is like, yes, I would do that. That's good. Like they're getting your approval. I like that.
Oh, that's not how I mean it though. But okay, sure thing, buddy.
No, I mean, listen. If I could get anybody's Tetris approval,
it's not the decisions that they're making that I'm saying I'm approving. It's just the situation that's they're making something happen. That's what I'm approving.
Yeah, this is it's interesting to get inside the mind of a Tetris master. I don't know that I want to stay there very long, but it's good to get in there.
You don't want to.
Yeah,
no, you don't want
some
to.
darkness
it's too crazy in here.
Ooh, little misdrop from Ben though. He's gonna cost a couple lines to burn that away. Shouldn't be too difficult, and gets a Tetris. 443 for Ben, 558 for JD.
Okay, so you're ahead of me in Ben's stream. Okay, so all right, so JD, transition 559, 445 for Ben here. So Ben has some work to do. A slight misdrop by JD, but should be no problem to get out of it. All right, he opens it up again. Gets a Tetris now. 590 for JD and 473 for Ben. Ben trying to make something. Ben trying to make something happen here. He needs to start scoring quickly. Okay, he at least opens up the right there. Okay, Ben doing a good job staying alive. But not Tetris ready right now.
No, and Ben, and that's gonna be it for Ben.
That eyepiece misdrop.
And
pretty
Ben
much
shaking his head. Yep, and his family not even looking at him. Like that just happened, and his family just looking the other direction. Not even like, we don't even want to know him. We don't want to be in the same family. I'm just gonna keep sipping my whatever. Ben, you've done a good job, friend.
Oh, we should tell JD that it's over.
Oh,
JD,
no, just let him go.
Won.
Let him go the full Ben Mullen. It's fine.